budget.
I call the member for Dunkley.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. People in my community and across this country were thrown into absolute despair last week when we saw Australia become even more isolated on the national stage because of the Morrison government's attitude towards climate change and their refusal to act. That performance at the G7 summit, where the Prime Minister refused yet again to commit to net zero emissions by 2050, even though his good friend Boris Johnson, the Conservative Prime Minister of England, can do it, and kind of thought Morrison had done it but then had to be corrected. He has a government, Scott Morrison, where he wants to use taxpayers' money to commit to a feasibility study for a new coal mine when the leading economies of the world say get the government out of coal. So not only were all Australians who care about the future, who care about emissions and the environment, who care about jobs, thrown into despair, they then today have to watch the National Party's reaction, which is to rejoice. Rejoice! We're going back to the future. We're going back to a man who doesn't believe in climate change, who said in Christmas last year he wants the government out of his life, not when he's the Deputy Prime Minister, it would seem, and is going to push this government to do even less for the future.